How's it going, everybody? My name is Just Jared, but you guys can just call me Jared, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Now, this video is just going to be a news roundup of all of the latest Destiny 2 news surrounding the last couple of weeks. Now, first up, we're going to look at a bit of scheduling, as IGN first for this month, being July, is Destiny 2. Now, what exactly does that mean? That means IGN for the entire month of July will be covering Destiny 2 in depth. We'll be getting new interviews, walkthroughs, we'll be getting PvP reveals, exclusive stuff all around IGN. So I'll link the site in the description. They'll be posting videos on their YouTube channel all this month. So make sure you stay tuned to them, because that's where the Destiny 2 news will be. Now let's run through the schedule on their site so we know exactly what you'll be getting, what we'll be getting on Destiny 2, and when we will be getting it. So on July 5th, the coverage starts. So tomorrow, July 5th, they'll have a video up about exploring the new social space, the farm. So we'll be actually seeing the farm. We've only seen screenshots, we haven't seen anything. Maybe they'll be exploring some vendors, things like that. Now on July 6th will be Bungie's vision for Destiny 2. July 7th is our first impressions, being IGN's. July 10th is a PvP reveal. We're not sure exactly what that is. That could be the new Trials, which is rumored to be called Trials of the Nine instead of Trials of Osiris. It could be Iron Banner, it could be something entirely new. We have no idea until then. July 11th is developing the story of Destiny 2. July 12th is a closer look at the Sentinel Titan, so we'll be able to see the Sentinel Titan class before the beta, because it will be playable at the beta, so this will probably be like a breakdown of perks and stuff before the beta actually releases. Now July 13th is another PvP reveal. Once again, it could be Trials, could be Iron Banner, something like that. July 14th is the sounds of Destiny 2, so it's going to be like audio, things like that, music, which I love the music of Destiny, it's fantastic, so I can't wait for that. July 18th is Destiny 2, that's when the beta starts for PS4 players, and the 19th for everybody else. July 19th is a closer look at combatants, so enemies. July 20th is peripherals. July 21st is localization. July 24th is a destination explored, so hopefully we get a new look at a location that we haven't actually seen yet. Maybe a patrol of a planet that's new, not sure, but hopefully that's something we get to see. July 25th is another PvP reveal, who knows what that's going to be. July 26th is creating an exotic, so they're probably going to show off exactly what Bungie goes through to create an exotic, as far as what the exotic is, how it looks, all that, the art style. And July 28th is Ask Bungie Anything, so I'm sure there's going to be a video where IGN kind of sits down with Bungie and asks them a bunch of questions about Destiny 2, and we'll probably get some hints at other things in the game that haven't been talked about before, but usually they kind of stay pretty vague when it comes to the questions. So that is the IGN First for July schedule. I'll leave a link to that actual article so you can look at it if you need to jot down dates or things like that. If not, I will be covering everything that happens the day it's out, so expect a lot of Destiny 2 coverage this month. Now, in other news, we actually got some raid info for Destiny 2. Now, the first raid, which they're calling Raid 5, which isn't the actual name, we have a release window for it. So, Raid 5 will obviously not be available at launch, because that's never been a thing. People need to gear up, people need to make their teams, actually play the base game without freaking out about the raid. So it won't be available launch day, but it will be part of the base game, and it will be available during a launch period, and that launch period is going to be similar to the King's Fall raid launch period. So King's Fall, if you remember, launched about 3 days after the Taken King expansion actually released. So I think Tuesday the expansion released, Friday the actual raid was launched. So apparently that's about how it's going to be. Now Destiny 2 actually releases on a Wednesday this time, so I'm assuming they'll maybe wait like a week until they launch the raid, hopefully, because in all honesty, the raid is great, but it's going to take me especially time to get together as far as team-wise, as far as playing the base game, and if this game is going to have a lot more exploring and huger planets, I want to be able to experience that before freaking out about getting into a raid super early. But either way, we really don't have the details. All we know, it's going to be similar to the King's Fall raid release. Now, some other details that Luke Smith said about the raid. Now, I quote, he said, "The new raid is all about building a place you believe is real." So they're focusing a lot more on the setting of the raid. So maybe there's going to be more setting-based puzzles, things like that. Who knows? But that is what he said. They're trying to build a place that you believe is real. So that's pretty interesting. Something that really hasn't been done. All the other raids are like crazy, like drastic. You know, maybe this one's going to be more grounded. We'll have to wait and see, but that is what we got on the raid information. And that is it for the Destiny 2 news roundup. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up for me, subscribe for more Destiny 2 news and coverage all the time. I cannot believe we're almost at the beta. It's going to be amazing. I hope you guys are excited for it like I am. But until next time, I hope you guys have a fantastically awesome day. Peace out.